Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome. Oh, good morning. Welcome to Seaforth Village Community Centre, which is the home of 7Mile Venture Lab, which is where we're based here in the community centre. We have just down the corridor, we have a co-work space. So these are all people who are entrepreneurs, they're startups, they're starting a new business, and they want to be part of a community. And I can tell you, 7Mile Venture Lab has a fantastic community, a really great community of supportive people. This event is happening because, it's really happening because of Anne McKeown, actually. And the backstory is, and I think it was actually a Saturday morning, my phone rang, and of course I see this Anne, who's been in our community for well over a year. So I answer the phone and it's like, I've just found this grant and we should apply for it. You know, 2Mpower and 7Mile, we should do this together. It was a Saturday morning, and honestly, I'd done a few grants in the previous months, and I was granted out. I just like, oh, Anne. She said, no, it's not difficult. I've had a look. We should do it. So it's okay. She's very persuasive, as you will discover during the course of today. So we collaborated on our grant application, and it was from the New South Wales Government, New South Wales Department of Communities and Justice. So that is why we're here today. Certainly the instigator was Anne, and together we applied. And so we thank the New South Wales Government, James, and that's one of the reasons you're here today, representing
Thanks, Greg. Well, good morning, ladies, and one gentleman, or two. And of course Anne, who I've known for I was just commenting earlier, 3.5 years ago now that I first met Anne at one of her networking events, not far from here in Manly Vale. And it's 4 years as the Member of Parliament for Manly this March. So every day it's a real privilege to do the job, and I love it. And of course this week we're celebrating International Women's Day. And we're in a week of wonderful events and activities across the state and across Australia and the world indeed. So I'm really proud to be here to support Greg and Anne with what will be a wonderful day. It's interesting observation on Tuesday morning we had the New South Wales Woman of the Year Awards at the International Convention Centre, and the Woman of the Year, of course, was Dr. Kerry Chant, who we would all be familiar with, having got up there just about every day and every weekend with the Premier to give the health update as we've managed through COVID. And it was in fact the Premier that remarked that the leadership of the state through this past year, what has been probably the most challenging year in a very, very long time, has actually been led from the top by three phenomenal women. With Premier Gladys Berejiklian, Dr. Kerry Chant and Elizabeth Cough, who heads up New South Wales Health. So they steered the ship, and it's been amazing to see them do that and do an absolutely phenomenal, outstanding job. So it's a really proud moment to be able to work for such a wonderful, inspiring woman in Gladys. And equally, I've had the benefit of having many inspiring women a part of my life. My mum was in fact the first female commandant of Victoria Barracks. She was she signed up to the army in the 70s and rose to the rank of a major. Was in logistics, was a truckie, and is just a phenomenal woman. So yeah, Mum. She's also quite the disciplinarian, but anyway, we won't we won't go there. And her and my dad met in the army, and she outranked Dad when they met. So you know, but we'll leave it at that. So look, today I think will be fantastic. Anne does a wonderful job. It is really wonderful to see so many people here. I'm really delighted that it's basically sold out, which is wonderful. I hope you take away a lot. Knowing Anne, I'm sure you will. With that, I think I'll hand over to you, Anne or Greg, to
just
sort of
first, and I'll introduce Anne. Thank you, James.
So thank you very much for coming along.
Thank you. Now, about Anne McKeown, who I've known for about 18 months now, and I just think Anne is just the most impressive person, to be honest. As a mindset coach, Anne empowers women to step up, speak up, show up with confidence in all areas of life. Combining her experience and expertise with NLP techniques, neuro-linguistic programming, you would know, Anne has created a step-by-step process for success that shows you how to reignite the spark in your life and work so you feel happier, confident, and more successful every day. In addition to being a published author and founder of the Sydney Women's Self-Empowerment Meetup, with currently over 600 members, Anne has worked in corporate, higher education and the voluntary sector before starting her coaching business in 2015. Anne's main driver is to be a positive role model for her daughters, Maris and Megan, who are the two M's in 2Mpower. So isn't that a great story? And I know you're going to have an absolutely wonderful day. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Thank you.
All yours, Anne.
But our safety, let's say this is, I'm just going to use the same people, but this is our safety zone, right? And we're all in here and we're comfortable. Do you know what? Listening to everybody this morning and from my own experience, this is the most uncomfortable place to be.
When I looked in the box, it wasn't what I expected to see. And what I saw is not how I feel on the inside. I saw somebody who looks tired, somebody who does look drawn, but on the inside, I don't feel that way.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I look forward to this whole workshop by Anne because I know Anne as a wonderful person who motivates and inspires. So there's always opportunities to learn something new, something invigorating. And also she has this objective about creating a women's community where we can support each other. And certainly she has kind of like totally excelled in that. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sumitha, and I am here basically to unlearn, which means that whatever we have been taught as women, in our childhood, especially being from an Asian background, that women needs to step back and women needs to be quiet, speak softly. So I'm here to unlearn and empower and also help a lot of other women. Help them to step up and speak up, and I'm already getting a lot of it. The energy is really, really great, and it's amazing to be connected to all. And I'm also kind of like looking forward to going out of the Zoom mode, which we have been working for an year from home. So yes, it's great to meet people in person and connect with them. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Linda Petroni. I came across this seminar and I just did the title alone sort of made me feel like that I was going to get something from it. But I've always looked for opportunities to continue to learn. And I think coming here today, I'm really feeling like I've been inspired by the other women that have participated. But in simple terms, I guess there's an opportunity for all of us to continue to grow. And I've been doing some coaching with Anne, and the success of my business, I can truly say, has been a direct result of doing coaching with Anne at 2Mpower.
My name's Connie Mastriani. What would you like to know?
What are the takeaways of the seminar, for example?
The takeaways of the seminar today, I would say, is that to live your true self and to create your own destiny. And I think that's what we all need to do, is by living what we really feel inside and visualising what we want and what we dream, and have some steps along the way. So look at where we're at, see where we want to be, and believe that we're going to get there.
Hi, my name's Karina, And I came to this workshop with no expectations whatsoever, but so far it's blown me away. I think it's so empowering for women to actually have self-confidence and be part of this. The fact that you should actually find a network of people that believe in you and that you can rely on is also empowering. So this workshop today has been extremely beneficial, and I'm extremely grateful, especially to the Northern Councils who's actually put this on. So thank you.
I'm Jo, and thoroughly enjoyed today with Anne. It's really great. My take home today is to step outside of my comfort zone, to not give up, to be persistent, because my dreams can become reality.
Hello, my name's Elizabeth, and I've been really looking forward to coming to this event. I'm finding it so empowering, listening to all these different ladies, and the input that they're all giving is very inspiring and most encouraging, and we're all here to try to improve our lives and make life more meaningful for everyone that we come in contact with. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Karen. I've had the pleasure of hearing Anne speak a number of times, and today was absolutely empowering. My takeaway for today is that Anne has given me some strategies to implement in my life to help me focus on what's important in life and my business, particularly during these trying COVID times. Thank you, Anne. Always a pleasure to consider you as a great friend. Thank you.